Hello guys, I just watched Banished from the Heroes Party and this is my fresh reaction. I literally just finished it now. Again, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's not that thing, it's such a weird time to be doing this. I don't know why I found a weird time to be recording these videos. But yeah, what do I think about it? Well, first of all, it's a really good anime. A solid anime. Like, when I had recently wanted to watch it before when it first came out, but I didn't have the right mentality to watch it. I kind of found it a bit too slow paced for what I at the time thought was good, so I didn't really want to watch it. So I kind of dropped it after the first episode or so, or the first 3 episodes, like you normally do the 3 episode test. You watch it for 3 episodes, then you're like, oh no. And so for me, it was too slow. I did not like it when I first was trying to watch it, so I dropped it. But now I decided, you know what? Why not? Just why not watch it? So I decided to watch it and push my way through the slow story. And yes, while it may be a slow story and a slow burner, and one you're gonna have to sit down and watch carefully because there's a lot to unpack in each episode. It is a good, very good story. Very good. It's a very good story. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's one where you can't. The premise is very. I feel like it's the first one I've at least saw do the kind of banished from the hero premise. Now you've got Beast Tamer, who's also covering that same Beast Tamer, that's covering the same kind of concept where the person's banished from the hero party. Now they realize that they need the banished person to come back, or else they kind of fail. But again, there's a lot of twists. The ending twist is what I wasn't expecting. You don't necessarily everything came in. Everything that was a surprise came as a surprise. Even though, yes, I've watched loads of anime, and yes, there were obviously some cliches that you could predict. But again, it still came through with not too much cliche. It had so much surprises that I was like, okay, cool. I couldn't even predict that, and I've predicted my quite a fair bunch of anime while watching it. So I would say I'm good at guessing what happens in stories, but again, I failed to predict what would happen in this anime, which was a surprising fact. It was a very lovely story, with I'm not gonna say that much about it as in terms of too much in detail because I'm not one. I'm just kind of giving a basic overview. If you really want in depth into the in depth review, you can go to other channels. But I'm kind of giving a basic review of what my basic understanding and basic, you know, reasoning is as to why I like this current anime that I'm watching. And so yeah, it was really good. I also anyway, before I go into that, let me continue this review. Um yeah, it was a really good anime. It had enough action to keep you there. Like, if you're looking for action fantasy again, it's a good anime. Good anime. It explains enough to for you to understand everything. It explains very well in depth and detail, and gives a good understanding to everyone's powers, abilities, what blessings are, which you find out in the first episode. So I will say what the powers are. So blessings gives you a good understanding of what blessings are, and gives you a good understanding about everything in there. So if you really want to be really in depth and really well put together anime with good world building, then this is the anime show for you. However, one bad thing, I guess, one bad thing I found was that because it's long, it has a lot of flashbacks. For example, there's a lot of flashback scenes, and if you want one for kind of for a long story, it goes into depth and all that kind of world building. It may not be for you if you prefer fast paced. It may not be for you. It may not be for you because it is a slow burner. It does take a bit of time to kind of watch and force your way through it, but once you get through it, it's a very good watch. You know, I'm sure there's going to be season 2, so this is technically a season 1 review. With I'm sure I'm sure there will probably be a season 2 from what I can discern from this season or this anime. It could be this anime, it could be the season, but you know, they've got enough material there. Let me just say that they've got enough material there to create a season 2 if they really wanted to. But again, it is good enough to stay as a standalone season if they really want to leave it like that. But again, they could go either way. It's one of those animes where I don't think it's guaranteed to get season 2, but if it did, they've got enough there, and they kind of set up for a season 2 if it was there. They've set it up enough. They've set up a season 2 enough for there to be a season 2. But again, even though they've set it up, they could always say, "No, we don't need it," and just leave it off there and leave it up to our imaginations to imagine what happened later on. But again, it was a very good anime. Well, and yesterday last time I posted, I gave that a 7.5. I was what was that? What did I review? I reviewed an anime and I gave it 7.5. And I'll give this one, if I give that one a 7.5, I have to give this one an 8. This was by far a better anime than that one. And so, that concludes my review of this anime. And so, what I plan to post a review on is Princess Connect Redive. I watched that the other day, but I wasn't in the mood to make a video then, either way. And so, yeah, I plan to make a review on Princess Connect Redive, you know. But yeah, I won't spoil that, or I won't give any comments on that in this video. So, but if you liked my content, I guess you could subscribe and like and subscribe. But again, I'm not doing it for the subscription. Just watch the video. That's why I didn't mention watch and subscribe and like until the end. Again, I'm not really doing it for this. I'm just here to post content and hope other people can look at my reviews and, you know, decide whether they want to watch something or not. That's, you know, I know that sometimes I find it hard to choose an anime I want to watch, so without like having like a review or recap on it. So again, I want my reviews to help people, and as I get more and more, I can critique it more and critique it better. So more experience of critiquing and looking into reviewing anime as well. So yeah, again, like, subscribe, whatever. Peace.